Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back. This is going to be a very special reading. We're going to be pulling on the energy of Marilyn Monroe. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J. You know, some people call me Miss J, some people call me Bianca, which is my name. Miss J is a nickname. And welcome to Wisdom and Light. Welcome to this beautiful channel where we do readings like this one. But now our mediumship readings have been very rare on the channel. I don't do them as much as I used to just because of all the energy that it carries. And it's never easy to channel all of that sometimes because it's just very heavy. But we do readings like this one, monthly horoscopes that are on the channel right now if you guys want to see what's going on in your sun, moon, or rising for this month and even into next month. Check them out. I have all the signs. Look into your sun, your moon, your Venus, your rising, and give yourself a full free reading on this channel. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. But yeah, we're doing this reading for Marilyn Monroe. And I meditated. I received the green light to do it. And we're going to be focused on the energy of the last year leading into her death. Now, I know that there's been a documentary that's been released regarding Marilyn Monroe and the conspiracy surrounding her death. I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to do this reading first before I go see it. I think you guys should check it out. I think it can maybe open doors and maybe kind of tell her side of the story, because I never believed that she passed of an overdose. And if that's so, I didn't believe that it was done on her own. Okay. I remembered when I was in high school, I studied astrology, Vedic astrology specifically. So when I read charts, I read Vedic constellations, okay? That's why when I type in people's information, the placements of the planets in the houses could be different than if you were to type it in on a calculator on the internet. I have my own Vedic system that I use that's mixed with Western astrology stuff. So it can be a little confusing for other people to read because it's a different type of calculator. Every astrology calculator is different. But yeah, when I opened her chart in high school, I opened the chart within the chart. I think it was the D9 chart. This is Vedic astrology. So it's very different than Western astrology. And I opened up the 8th house deeper, and I asked, how did she die? I opened up the chart under the chart because there's layers. It talks about death. How did she die? And she had a lot of malefic planets in the 12th house, which talks about foreign threats. Her 8th house was activated as well. And then Pluto, and there was like stuff going on. I saw that she was silenced because of what she knew. Okay. That's what I saw. And other astrologers saw that as well. They did see that she could have, of course, overdosed. But no. So we're going to start channeling for Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to light this protection candle. This is from my shop. I'm going to restock it very soon. We have these powerful herbs that are in the candle. So there's moss, there's rosemary. There's a powerful herb blend that my grandmother taught me when I was a child. It's for bats, but I add it on my candles. Because mind you, in Haitian spirituality, they don't do no fixed candles. That's a new thing. But the herbs has always been a thing in spirituality. So we're going to light that protection candle up. And I'm just vibing with you guys this morning. It is 10 a.m. It's around 10 a.m. actually. Let's see what time it is. Yep, it's 10:08. See that? It's 10:08. Let's focus on Marilyn Monroe. We're going to channel for Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to channel. God, thank you so much for opening the gates. I ask that you protect us as we dive in. I ask that you protect us as we connect. I wish to connect with Marilyn Monroe. Oh, the flame is big and strong. So I opened my eyes because I was praying. I said a prayer to myself in Creole, but I say it to myself. Yes, she has a lot to say. This is a big flame. She has a lot to say, but she doesn't have that much time is what I'm hearing. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm using the cards to guide me as I channel. The cards is just to help guide me, but I can hear information coming in, ringing in my ear, all of that stuff that goes on when you channel. These cards are here to help direct the energy so we can illustrate it in front of you guys. And plus, I love tarot and I love using tools during these type of sessions. She's saying, so as I started channeling, she showed me a man. She showed me a man in a suit. He has a cheeky smile. A man was behind the stress or distress that she went through before her death. There was a lover's quarrel that's here. Something that she's saying, it broke my heart. There was a lover's quarrel here, the Eight of Swords. There was an affair or something that was kept secret. Okay, we have also the Nine of Wands. The High Priestess. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to say this with the utmost respect. I personally love Marilyn Monroe, and I'm so happy that I'm able to channel and tap into this energy. We're tapping to the energy before she passed. She was in an affair. She was in a very... And this affair was dangerous. She was in an affair. The man that she was in an affair with, he has done this before. But Marilyn Monroe, she fell in love with him. But he was not the man that she thought he was. He ended up breaking her heart. And he became very controlling. Marilyn has a history of being with men that were very controlling. And she did not have the best experience with men. As a matter of fact, in her right mind space, she's actually scared of men. But she was able to create the illusion to love them and to be what she thought that they wanted her to be. So it's like, so you don't hurt me, I'm going to be very sensual. I'm going to be sexy. I'm going to be beautiful. I'm going to make you smile. I'm going to put on a show. Because if I don't do that, what if you hurt me? So even though she was a sex symbol, she used her sex appeal to protect herself. Because she felt that men were going to hurt her. So it's like, I need to tap into that to protect me and to do what's best for me. She did what she had to do to survive. So I'm hearing that I did what I had to do to protect myself. And by doing this, I was free. I received more admiration than receiving fear. But in the last month of her being on earth, she experienced fear that she spent so much time being Marilyn Monroe. Because there's Norma Jean, and then there's Marilyn Monroe. She became Marilyn Monroe to protect herself, but that ended up being her end. Because there was a man behind everything that happened. a man caused her distress before she passed. So I want to see, did she overdose on her own? I heard no. No. The Six of Pentacles. See, a man breaks in. A man comes in. She wasn't alone and then she overdosed. A man, notice how in all of these cards, there is a man in distress. This is the outside influence, the Ace of Swords. This was something kept secret. This was a very sexual, tantric type of sexual relationship. There's a man here that wants something from her. This man has had many lovers before. This man was controlling. So when she was living her life, right here, there's a man here that's controlling. The Knave of Chalice, the Knave of Cups. I give you my all, you still don't. In the act, there's someone watching. In the act, there's something watching. There's someone watching. And interesting enough, this is the devil right here, right? This is the devil. In the original tarot, the devil is ruled in Capricorn energy. What's Capricorn energy? Capricorn energy is, guess what? Guess. Capricorn energy is the government. The government seeing this affair. Now, was there not a rumor that she had a thing with the JFK, with the Kennedys? An affair, Eight of Swords. This was something that she probably shouldn't have been doing. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling Eight of Swords, entrapment, or this person has you trapped because of who they are. Capricorn energy, the government looming over. Guys, she's saying that this was an affair with someone in power. The High Priestess. Marilyn Monroe was psychic. Marilyn Monroe had psychic abilities. She did. Marilyn Monroe had psychic abilities, but she didn't tap into it as much. Marilyn Monroe had psychic abilities. A man exposed her, the Six of Pentacles. And this is, again, the Six of Pentacles represents the government as well. A man is the cause of her death. Okay? Now, I'm being guided to focus on it hurt Marilyn. It hurt Marilyn that people never investigated her death deeper. She's saying, I protected myself by being Marilyn Monroe, but that didn't save me. All I wanted was love. I was deserving of love. Marilyn is saying, I bought my house to build a family. Yes, she ended up buying a house towards like maybe the year she passed, actually. The house is, where is the house? Where is the house? West Coast. Where's the house? A man did this. The justice, the government again. And the medical industry was behind it as well. Because the snake actually represents the medical industry. If you guys ever see like the medical sign, it has a snake wrapping around it. The snake represents health and spirituality. It can be purification, shedding the old, protection. The paperwork was altered. Certain information regarding her death was left out. Did she overdose? Did she overdose? Ace of Wands, I'm not seeing an overdose, guys. Now, yes, she is confessing, yes, I I am seeing substances, yes, but that's not the cause of her death. It was there. She did it, but she didn't die of that. Paperwork was altered. The camera needs to focus. Sorry, guys. Yep. Same cards keep coming out. A man did this, guys. A man did this to her. I was looking for cups. I was looking for even pentacles to see if she did anything, but no. It's all a lot of wind, a lot of fire energy in her chart, a lot of action, a lot of lover's quarrel. Okay, we have the Star followed by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups speaks about illusion, confusion. Okay, the Tower. A man was the cause of her downfall. And that breaks my heart because I'm hearing she never felt safe around men, actually. So she became what they desired to protect herself in a way. And also because she was loving that love and admiration because she didn't receive that side of men. But it's heartbreaking because that wasn't love either. That wasn't love. That wasn't love. She's very sad. Spiritually, she feels very sad. She has a very sad, melancholy type of energy. Still very gentle, still very kind, but sad about how things happened. She's in a better space spiritually. She has ascended, but even though she has ascended, it's like Spirit is showing me her in a garden surrounded by roses, and she's sad. She's just sitting there like, can't believe this happened to me, because she is in fact a hopeless romantic, but she did not receive that love from men the way that she thought she would. Another thing was she created illusions and hoped that the people that she was with would become that, but when they didn't, she was always in distress about it. Her relationships were not easy. She was actually supposed to be alone and not really be with men. She was supposed to be untouchable. She was never supposed to get married. I mean, she was obviously, yes, she was supposed to get married, but she was meant to not be married. Had she stayed alive and that didn't happen, she was supposed to stand on her own, because men, as much as they lifted her up, men became her downfall. And keep in mind, her Mars is in the 8th house. The 8th house is the planet of death and transformation and things that are hidden in sex. All of that is a very Scorpio house. She had Mars sitting there. Mars can be a man. Mars has masculine energy. So she was destined to make millions off of her sex appeal and from the attention of men. But also Mars being here, it shows aggression from men through sexual type of stuff. So she probably experienced the worst from men in that way with that. But now, if you have that placement in your chart, that doesn't mean you went through that. You have to look at other things. She also had Neptune in her first house, which created illusion. Kim Kardashian has Neptune in her first house too. We're going to talk about Kim. But she was meant to actually stand on her own, be untouchable. Yes, be a sex appeal, but never let men get too close to her, because men, it was written in her chart that men would be her downfall. And that's sad. I haven't channeled her too much because we're focused on the energy of when she passed, because I wanted to figure that out. But now I want to talk about Kim Kardashian really quick. So as you guys know, Kim Kardashian went to the Met Gala and she was wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress. That dress, apparently the dress didn't even fit her. That's why she had that coat thing around, because it wasn't even fitting. Why are you in a dress that you cannot fit? I'm confused. Y'all noticed that when Kanye left, he took all the fashion sense with him. I don't know what they were wearing at the Met Gala, but I was very concerned. Kim looked beautiful, but I heard the dress did not fit. Maybe it did, but that's what I heard. Nope, I saw a picture of the dress not fitting. That's why the coat was there to cover it. Anyways, guys, when I saw that she wore that dress, I was like, Okay, be careful, because Marilyn, bless her heart, she had the worst experience energetically with men. You know what I'm saying? And that type of energy can follow you when you're wearing their things and you have them adorned on your body. You have energy points in your body. What you put on, it can activate something. So if you wear light colors, it can activate peace or happiness. If you wear dark colors, it can activate, protection, being mysterious or attracting, absorbing. If you wear black all the time. So when I saw her wear the dress, I'm like, okay, fine, that's okay. But then it's like she's just in Marilyn Monroe's house going through her closet. So not much has changed. You were organizing closets back in the day. Your family is getting accused by Ray J and them. Y'all took all this damn money. Now you broke in Marilyn Monroe's house and you going through her closet. I haven't channeled Marilyn Monroe yet. That's why I'm not going to do all of this when I start channeling for her. But girl, what are you doing in her closet? Yeah, she wore another dress. Her hair is blonde. Gosh, Jesus. Anyways, she needs to be careful with that shit. She needs to be careful with that. And I honestly don't want to hear, oh, Ray J shouldn't be talking so much about this. Kim is innocent. No. If these women were able to become billionaires off of that damn sex tape that they orchestrated, Ray J can talk about whatever the hell he wants at this point. He should have said it a long time ago, but it's not going to stop what the Kardashians have already built. Okay? The world gave them billions and, it is what it is. Nothing that gets released now is going to change anything unless they're doing something crazy in the background. So it doesn't matter. But I'm not about to tell Ray J to stop expressing himself because they were able to capitalize on that. So we're going to see with Kim Kardashian, does she need to be careful wearing her things? We have the light reverse. We have solitude. We have authority reverse. It can start giving her bad luck with money. She needs to be careful. It can start giving her bad luck with money. I know she feels that she's paying homage, okay? But it can she's going to start getting nightmares too. Marilyn Monroe had a lot of nightmares. She dealt with sleeping problems. So she used to take things to help her not dream too much because she was psychic. She had a lot of psychic visions. She experienced probably psychic attacks during sleep. Kim can start getting all of that shit with the rest and rejuvenation card reverse. But it's gonna start disturbing her sleep. Marilyn Monroe doesn't want her things touched. I felt that. Like, don't touch my shit. I felt that. Okay. Firm foundation. Firm foundation. Memories of love. And again, that dress, Marilyn she didn't appreciate this, guys. Energetically, that dress is connected to when she sang happy birthday to the candidate, Mr. President. Him. John F. Kennedy. There I got. Said it right. I said it correctly. She was in that dress singing to that married man, that president. Okay, that was the start of the fuckery. And that became her end. And that's the dress you're wearing. That invoked that energy, that memory. That was the beginning of the end. Memories of love reverse. So she needs to get out of Marilyn Monroe's closet. I don't know who let her in the house or why, but no. Okay, I'm hearing it's the estate, the dresses that were sold. They wanted that name to come back. It's just, ooh. Get out of her closet. Get out of her closet. Jesus. King of Wands. Knave of Swords. Yeah, Kim likes the attention that she's getting. Yes, she likes the attention that she's getting. Marilyn Monroe was spiritual. She used to bless her clothes. She would adorn them. She would glamour her clothing. She would. In her own way, of course. I'm not saying she lit candles and she was in healing circles and she was in... I'm not saying that. I'm saying she didn't do the typical witchy things, but she was intuitive and she just knew to do certain things. She would hold her things and start singing to it. She would look in the mirror and imagine how people would just be in awe of her when she wears it. She glamorized her clothing. So with Kim, when she's wearing Marilyn's clothes, she's going to receive this glamour and this attention that she is not even used to. She's used to getting attention, but not this way, because that is still Marilyn Monroe's essence. But again, that also carries anything that she dealt with. And in the astral plane and spiritually, she's still sad about certain things. And you wore the very outfit where she was around the Kennedys. And that was the start of all of that. That was the beginning of the end. This is why when I saw her wearing it, I didn't feel comfortable. And in this reading, I get that she's paying homage, but I'm not seeing that it was taken that way. So she needs to take off them clothes, hang it back up, and don't ever do that again. But there's another dress that's coming in. She's gonna wear something else. Okay. There's something coming up with money for Kim Kardashian. Kanye West will help her. Kanye West still loves her. Even though he's trying to move forward, he's trying to heal. So we're going to focus on channeling for Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to begin channeling. And the first part of the reading was the energy of the month she passed. There was a man involved in her murder. This was murder. We talked about Kim and that energy and how she needs to be careful. And Marilyn, energetically, it brought more sadness to her because it invoked that memory of the Kennedys. We had the memories of love card reverse. She didn't like it. So I was correct to feel that way. I was correct to feel that way regarding Kim. And she needs to be careful with that energy. So now we're going to channel Marilyn Monroe. The flame is getting a little bit... still pretty strong, so I have time. I pay attention to the intensity of the flame. That's how I know if their energy is present for me to start channeling. If it's low, then it's not that present. It was very big earlier, though. This is why Candle Alchemy is a thing. It was very big earlier. I'm going to start channeling and pick up on messages. I will use tarot to guide me. Lord, thank you so much. I will ask to open the gate. Thank you so much. I am thankful. We are truly thankful for the gates to be open to help us tap into the energy of the month when she passed. Thank you for helping us understand what we couldn't. I pray that we connect. I set the intention to connect. I ask permission to connect. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Focus. Okay, it's dark outside, guys. It's dark. It's nighttime. There's a knock on the door. There's a knock on the door. No one is home. No one is home. She knows who it is. She's in bed. The blankets are on her. She's wearing a soft white gown. As she was sleeping. She was asleep. There was a knock on the door. She knows who it is. He came in and we got in an argument. He came in, we got in an argument. It triggered how it made me feel as a child. I'm hearing, leave me alone, leave me alone. They're saying this to each other. Leave me alone. She took medication to sleep. The knock woke her up. This is why they ruled her death. This is why my death was ruled as an overdose. I did not overdose. I took this. It was here. They found it, but that's not why I died. 10 of Pentacles, reverse. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. My head, guys, my head is getting lightheaded. And my throat is tight. I'm hearing an argument. 6 of Cups, reverse. Close your eyes again. Every time I pull a card, I open to see, and I'm guided to close them again. Because I'm channeling and I'm seeing everything. But it's in flashes. It's in flashes. There's a car parked outside. He was brought. There were other people here. They dropped the... Was this Secret Service? I think this is Secret Service. So someone important is the cause of this. Someone that was important. Was it the president? No. No, it's not the president. No. He was away. He was long gone, long gone, long gone, long gone. This is someone else. Someone in power, but not the president. The president was marked for death. So was this person. The people that harmed Marilyn all received death in their own way. She was very gifted. She was very spiritual. Because she did not deserve what was given, they received bad karma from it. They didn't survive, or they died a horrific death. Very painful is what I feel. My head is light, guys. My throat. Was she strangled? Was she strangled? What card I pulled? Open my eyes. The moon. This happened at night. This happened at night. Queen of Pentacles. This happened in her home. The Queen of Pentacles represents the home. Close my eyes. The 8 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. She should have never answered the door. There was a fight here. She was attacked on her bed. Nothing sexual. A man did this. A man did this. 2 men were involved, but it was just one. One was long gone. The other... They're both reversed. She hated them. She wanted nothing to do with them. I keep hearing, leave me alone. Four of Swords. The Judgment reverse. Family. Were you pregnant? Were you pregnant? Yes. A man did this. A man silenced her. She wants this to be known, but she doesn't feel that it will ever be known. There's a veil of protection and secret. Hey guys, I was channeling and my head is still very light from channeling. I'm still channeling. The camera literally died when I said that the people that are behind us are cloaked and protected. I found that very eerie that everything just turned off. Like the AC, my AC turned off randomly and the camera died randomly. So obviously that was information that didn't want me to push through. I pay attention to everything. And whoever did this, there's power there. Them having a lot of power. What I was saying when everything turned off, I'm still channeling. I'm still very, very in it. She was pregnant. I don't believe she was aware. I feel like she had suspicions, but she wasn't sure. She wasn't sure. But she bought the home in hopes that she would have her own family. Okay, let me just channel some more. This right here. Okay, if a man is behind this, how? My head is really light and my chest feels my throat feels tight. I'm hearing the word strangulation. She already had something in her system, so it was easy to overrule it as an overdose. She wants more people to know that she didn't do this to herself. The people involved were protected, but they ended up dying in a horrific death shortly after because they were cursed when they did that to her. It hurt Marilyn that it was dressed up that she overdosed. Even though energetically she had the stars to kind of die that way because she was under the influence with certain things. She's saying, I took medication because I couldn't sleep at night. She wasn't just doing it to get high. She did it to suppress visions and things and dreams, very bad dreams. She would dream about her past. She would dream about her childhood. She didn't like dreaming about that. She liked to sleep and not dream about anything at all. And if it was a dream, I'm hearing, may it be beautiful. She suffered from a lot of nightmares. Spirit saying psychic attack. I don't think she was aware that she was in tune and spiritual. And one of her magical abilities was glamour. Glamour is what I'm seeing. That's why Kim needs to be careful. Marilyn Monroe unintentionally glamored all of her clothing, but it also is in her energy, and she suffered so much with men. There was a man that she kept saying no to, a man that kept proposing to her. She kept saying no. Had she lived, she would have been safe to be with this person specifically because he adored her. But most men did. To know her is to adore her is what I'm hearing. But Marilyn Monroe, that side of her was a way of, if I can't make them stop attacking me, I can make them love me. But the love was tied in. That's an illusion in itself. She had Neptune in the first house. A man is the cause of her death. The people behind it are protected and cloaked. And she got a lot of government cards here. Was it the president? These cards came up. It wasn't the president. It was someone in power. She was getting ready to nest and build a home. She was pregnant. She was pregnant. Seven of Swords reverse. Yes, they were watching her. She knew information, but she wasn't trying to do anything with that. But it was to silence her, and they did that out of fear. Two people were involved. The person that did that to her, that strangled her, and then... But that's the thing. They said they found her in bed. And they said there was no foul play. The paperwork was altered. I don't believe... I'm hearing... I did not... It wasn't supposed to be this way. So it was more so like, oh my God. They tried to revive her. They tried to revive her. Nobody was home. I'm hearing this. Nobody was home. They tried to revive her, but nothing. They tried to take her to the hospital, but nothing. So did they bring her back? Ten of Wands. They had to carry Magician. Justice, yes. And they ruled it as a suicidal death. And they ruled it as a death. By, suicide. Listen, I know that Kim feels like she's playing homage, but Marilyn Monroe, she wants it to be very clear that she did not do that to herself. Kim, put her clothes back in her closet and mind your business. And every time I channel Marilyn, Marilyn doesn't want you wearing her clothes. Stop wearing her fucking clothes. I just heard that. I just saw her just, I felt a shrug, like don't, and I felt, I'm shaking my head, no. Wearing that dress ignited pain for her. That's the dress she wore in front of the Kennedys, and when she sang Happy Birthday to John F. Kennedy, he brought pain to her. People connected to him brought pain to her. That dress was one of the last glamorous things she wore before she died. It invoked that memory for her of meeting them. It's kind of like, I wish I never met them type of energy. And you're wearing that fucking dress. Yeah. Did she like it? Ten of Pentacles reverse. She doesn't like that her clothes are exploited. She was very sensitive about her things. Five of Wands. No, she does not like it. Take off the dress. She took it off already. But girl, get out of her closet. Yeah. She doesn't want you in her closet. She doesn't want you in her closet. Chariot. She doesn't want you in her closet. When that happened to her, she was unconscious. She wasn't... The drugs, they altered the information. I'm going to light some candles on her behalf and pray. And I feel good in a sense of I'm starting to feel a little bit better again because I was feeling very lightheaded. She wants more people to know that she didn't do this to herself. Even though the world may never know, she wants more people to be aware that she did not do this to herself. And I feel that more people will know, or more people always assume that. I'm not hearing any more information. I just saw a door closed. So that's all the information I'm going to be receiving. I feel very lightheaded, guys. Thank you guys so much for sitting with me as I channeled. Oh my God, my chest, my throat, everything's tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time to just do some breathing exercises. If you guys feel very, I'm probably going to put a disclaimer in the beginning of this reading for all my empaths out there. I'm probably going to make sure that I add that because that was a lot even for me. So a viewer that's empathic may feel that too. So I would definitely, viewer discretion is advised on a spiritual level. Like, and that made me sad because she felt a lot of fear. It's a lot of fear. And that's when everybody started coming to the house saying, checking her and yeah. Had somebody been home with her, things would have been different. It's weird. It's like the last time they saw her, she went in the room and that was that. But in that time when she was home alone, all of that happened. When everybody came back to work to be her maid or whatever, that's when they... Yeah, so the whole story is actually, there's a lot of holes and there's a lot of stuff missing in that story. The maid, whoever reported, she is telling the truth. That is from her perspective, but she doesn't know everything else that happened. So she couldn't say. She just know that she came and this was what it was. She doesn't blame the maid. She doesn't blame her workers. She knows that they're innocent. All right, guys, I'm going to go drink some water and I'm going to meditate and channel and cleanse. I'm going to do a closing prayer. Thank you so much for allowing us to channel and tap in and to see, to connect with Marilyn Monroe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gracing us with your energy. The message has been received. We know your truth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sending gratitude to the divine. Thank you so much for letting us tap in. I release what no longer serves the collective. I release all that is not of us. May we feel light and airy and free after this session. Take 3 deep breaths. Do this at least 3 times. Release, release, release. No, this is not of you. This is what you are feeling. Keep doing this, guys. If you are empathic, keep doing this at least 3-4 times and you'll feel more centered and more yourself again. I just saw a door close. All right. And the flame is weak. So that was the reading. I'm very lightheaded, so I'm going to go, like I said, drink some water. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. But this was Marilyn Monroe's reading, and we talked about everything else, but towards the end was actually me channeling and picking up what she wanted me to know. All right, guys, I gotta go. Mwah. Bye, guys.